What's up, everybody? This is Soundbites here, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story about my first time taking steroids. Let me just put a quick disclaimer out there. Please do not replicate anything that was done in this life story. Please do not. So pretty much a few years back, when I was about 15, 16 years old, I was just starting to get into the gym, finally discovered the heavenly weights, and pretty much I felt really insecure. I'm sure everybody felt that way when they first entered the gym, unless you were just a stud and you just entered in there and you just knew you were going to build a shit ton of muscle in no time. Me, I don't have the greatest genetics. I don't also have the worst, but I knew that I was about average, and there were a lot of guys in there that were obviously older than me, been lifting for a lot longer, and I looked up to those dudes, right? And pretty much I was trying to be what they were, and I wanted to do it way too fast, right? So me being a novice, me being kind of naive, I decided to order some steroids pretty much. And what I ordered was this drug called Winstrol. Winstrol, if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much something that you would use before you step on stage for like contest prep. Pretty much when you're trying to be at your leanest, most rock solid physique you could possibly be at for a specific photo shoot, specific event. Maybe you're just trying to look good for the beach for the summer or whatever the case may be. I was just trying to get as shredded as possible, but I did not understand that it's literally not a miracle drug, okay? It's not one of those drugs where you could just take it and all of a sudden everything melts away, all the fat melts away, and you just build a shit ton of muscle in no time, okay? It's not like that. So I was under the impression that it was like that. At this point, I mean, I was young and I had a okay physique. I'd say it was about average, maybe a little above average for my age and, you know, hitting the gym or whatever, but nowhere near in hell did I need to touch steroids, especially that young. So bottom line is, ordered this stuff, got a bottle of it. It was about a 45-day supply, so about 1 pill per day. And I can't remember what the dosage was. It was these little yellow square pills, right? I called them SpongeBobs because they just reminded me of SpongeBob. But pretty much I'd take one and it would pretty much build up over the course of like a few days is what I noticed for me. But after a few days from taking it, I just noticed that my muscles got rock solid, like super, super, super hard. It was just ridiculous. Like I could poke them and literally just be sitting there on the couch not doing shit, and it would be like poking steel. Like it was just that ridiculous. And I had an insane amount of endurance, insane amount of stamina. Like I probably could have ran a mile in like 5 minutes. The stamina was like out of control. And I remember at that point I was hitting the gym for about an hour and a half. After I started taking this stuff, I was doing about 2 to 2.5 hour sessions, coupled with like 30 minutes to an hour of cardio. So I'd be in the gym for like about 3.5 hours total, which is like double the amount that I was normally going. Mind you, I did not have all the experience that somebody at least, 25, 30, 40, 50 years old would have. So I was pretty much just a novice, and I was doing all the novice workouts. Didn't really know a thing about nutrition. I was just eating whatever I want, and pretty much that's how I was rocking it. So obviously the stuff that I was taking was greatly enhancing all my workouts, right? Like I was feeling on top of the world. I could literally keep going, keep working out. I honestly could have surpassed about 3.5 hours. I probably could have done 4 or 5, like 6 days a week, no problem. Like I don't know what it did. I heard that steroids affect people differently, which is true, but for me, I guess I was just super responsive to it, and obviously it's my first time and I'm about 16 years old, so of course I'm going to be super responsive, but it just like took full effect and my body just absorbed every single part of that drug, and it was amazing. But let me talk about the downfall and just the outcome from when I had to end the cycle, which was atrocious. It was terrible. But pretty much I blow through about the 45-day supply, obviously like month and a half. And at this point, you're supposed to do a PCT, right? Doesn't matter what type of drugs you're taking. You could be taking SARMs like everyone else, or you could be taking legitimate steroids. In this case, obviously, it's a legitimate steroid, so I should have done a PCT, but I had absolutely no idea what a PCT was, and I just obviously didn't give a fuck enough about it, so I just quit cold turkey. Last pill And I was just like, all right, tomorrow I got no more. And that's it. That's the end of it for me. Oh my goodness. For about 2 or 3 months straight, first off, this is a little bit of TMI, but my dick would not get fucking hard for shit. It did not matter. I could have a 10 walk past me and fucking do all the things that I'd want her to do, whatever. Or the girl of my dreams in my bedroom. It would just not get up. There was no questioning it. It would not get up. And this was like 2-3 months. I was way too insecure and just like scared that I did not want to bring that up to anybody. So I just kind of dealt with it for like 2-3 months. Also, my energy was all the way down. No energy at all. Just complete shit. My diet and everything was just complete utter shit, like even worse than before, because I literally lost all motivation, super depressed, anxious, irritable, just every negative side effect. And yeah, it just did not go over well for me. After that, I was like, this is definitely not worth it, okay? I was like, I don't know how people do this for X amount of time, you know, years and years and years and years and years. And then eventually they either cycle off for good, or in most cases they have to go on like testosterone replacement therapy or whatever, hormonal replacement therapy. And then pretty much they're on that for the rest of their lives. I just could not picture how somebody could endure all that. And obviously I was like, I'm not cut out for this. So no drugs from then on, but pretty much that's my experience with steroids. Only one time, and it was not good at all. Completely terrible. Maybe if I did a PCT, may have been better, but hey, I'm not risking it at all. So pretty much, guys, that's the end of the life story. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. This is Soundbites, and I'm out. Peace.